This is TNA, the new face of professional wrestling.
The big monster is in the greatest shape of his career. He's ready for this match against World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett. And I can say this now that he's getting his massage.
I'll see you get started, Dad. I'll see you. I'll see you.
And now, from Stage 21 at Universal Studios at Universal Orlando Resort, it's total non-stop action wrestling Impact.
Kevin Nash as they prepare for their NWA World Title match this Sunday at Against All Odds. Mike today, joined by Don West, DW. It's finally here this Sunday. Nash, Jarrett for the NWA title.
Well, you saw what happened last week as you saw Jeff Jarrett almost completed the attack on the back of the legs of Kevin Nash, and then we saw Kevin Nash going after him. He has dedicated himself, working so hard, training harder than he ever has for this world title match with Jeff Jarrett.
Without question, Kevin Nash more serious about this match than any bout we've seen in years. I understand now we're going to send it to the Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, for some late-breaking news.
You know, any time there's a pay-per-view as big as Against All Odds, stipulations come into play. Me, as the DOA, now decrees, if you will, in public, that if Jeff Jarrett uses the guitar in this match against Kevin Nash for the World Heavyweight title, he will be disqualified and will lose the title if he uses the guitar. This is Against All Odds, February the 13th, our biggest pay-per-view to date, and I believe that history will be made at this pay-per-view.
Wow, what a call by the NWA Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes. You talk about a thinking man's Director of Authority. I think Dusty anticipating that we would see the guitar come into play from Jeff Jarrett, and he just took a major piece of Jarrett's offensive arsenal away.
Oh, it's about time, Mike. Today, you got to admit, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, the Director of Authority, made the right decision right there. People want to see that match decided in the ring. They don't want to see Jeff Jarrett able to get a cheap shot in with that guitar and keep that title. I think it's a great move, and if Jarrett uses it, the title's gone.
Could be the equalizer. Could be the difference maker this Sunday and Against All Odds. Think about this, Jarrett. Use it and lose it. Use the guitar, lose the NWA World's Heavyweight title.
I'll tell you what, that makes it so much more interesting. It makes it so much more to be there. February 13th and Against All Odds. Make sure you contact your satellite or pay-per-view provider, whether it be DirecTV, the Dish Network, whatever it is. You do not want to miss Against All Odds.
And also, Dusty Rhodes has barred both Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Nash from the Impact Zone this week because of those incidents, let's say, that went down 1 week ago on this broadcast. I think there's another very smart move by Dusty. That point of separation, keeping those two men apart before Against All Odds.
Well, you could see between the two of them that they were going to try to do damage to one or the other before that match, and that's the last thing we want, is that match not to go off. That's another great call by the DOA. Think about all the great matches that we're going to see, not just World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Nash, Jeff Hardy and the Monster Abyss and Full Metal Mayhem, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles for the X Division Championship, 30-minute Iron Man match, and so much more. We'll get to all of that.
Johnny Devine and Sonny Siaki to kick off Impact, and something that we're very familiar with when it comes to Team Canada, and that's outside interference, whether it's from the big load, the Team Canada coach Scott Demore, or one of the other members of Team Canada, as we just
look at this again.
From Eric Young, and now they continue with the double team, but in essence, triple team, 3-on-1 here against Siaki.
I'll tell you what, I wish, after he's already made the call, oh, what a move there by Johnny Devine, man. He caught the neck of Siaki right there, and you could see the pain on his face. Wow, that was brutal. Look at that, he's choking.
The fact that Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Nash have been barred from the Impact Zone this week will not prevent us from talking to them. We'll hear from both champion and challenger later in this Impact broadcast via a very special satellite hookup.
Think about this, Mike. All the belts are going to be on the line again. Again in this pay-per-view, the X Division belt. The World Heavyweight Championship belt that we talked about with Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash. And the Tag Team Championship belt is going to be on the line. America's Most Wanted. When they take on Kid Cash and Lance Hoyt, and I'll tell you something. Both sides, multiple Tag Team Champions. That's going to be brutal.
Bow and arrow submission move by Johnny Devine on Siaki. Just continuing to further the attack and the assault that Devine started. And then Eric Young and Scott Demore added to.
Well, think about it. Sonny Siaki's basically 1-on-3 out there. I wish that the Dream would do something about Scott Demore, too. Think about this. He's not only dealing with Johnny Devine. Every time he gets in the corner, he's got to deal with Scott Demore and Eric Young. And that's, I mean, how do you beat those odds?
Very tough. P.D. Williams, the former X Division champion, Team Canada member, and Team Canada captain, also a part of this Sundays Against All Odds pay-per-view. Get ready for a wild X Division matchup when P.D. Williams faces Prime Time.
It just gets better, doesn't it? February 13th, next Sunday, right around the corner. Oh!
Wow, unique move there by Devine.
I say a nice counter by Siaki.
But he springs off the ropes, but you're right, Siaki was prepared. He was ready for him, and watch him mount the comeback. Single leg thrust kick by Siaki.
Siaki's got to keep Johnny Devine on that side of the ring anywhere he can, away from Demore. Or, of course, Devine's team
can.
Did he get it? Oh, look at that, though. Scott Demore was able to grab Devine's foot and put it on the rope.
Yeah, of course. Just one of the other factors when you have Scott Demore at ringside, when you have Eric Young, another member of Team Canada as well. You got to face them all.
Look at the strength of Siaki right there.
Powered him down. But Demore's up on one side, Young on the other. Down goes Eric Young.
I'll tell you what, it's like he's feeding off of it. Demore, I mean, he realizes the odds are against him, and he doesn't care right now. Look at this. Oh, Devine, though, able to slither through, and look at this, quick roll up.
Feet are on the rope.
He got the feet on the rope. Come on.
For the extra leverage that enables him to gain the 3 count of the victory.
That stinks. That stinks.
A very proud Coach Demore, Eric Young, and Johnny Devine with a tainted victory.
Oh, listen to Demore yelling at you. You're cheating, Demore. You're nothing but a cheater.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us on pay-per-view. It's this Sunday. It's Against All Odds. Get ready for Kevin Nash and Jeff Jarrett for the NWA title.
You see all these wide-eyed animals? Welcome to the Serengeti, Super Bowl style.
Fox invited us down to Jacksonville, and we are tearing this town up.
The alpha male Monty Brown has been to the big dance twice. I've hunted in the Super Bowl.
I'm king of the mountain here at the Super Bowl, and I'll be king of the mountain and Against All Odds.
NWA heavyweight title. Jeff Jarrett against Big Kevin Nash. What are you seeing there?
Nash is going to take it, man. He's 6'10" and just unbelievable. He's going to kick butt.
You heard it right there from the greatest receiver of all time.
Yeah, every Super Bowl party I've been to, whether it be an NFL player, an NBA basketball player, baseball player, Kevin, even your boys from the longest yard, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, they're all saying the same thing. Planet Jarrett is going to take it to Big Nash.
Jacksonville got pounced.
2. I'm standing by here with Monty Brown, certainly one of the top contenders for the most prestigious title in professional wrestling. Of course, I'm talking about the NWA's World Heavyweight title, having come within a hair's breadth on 2 occasions of becoming that champion. Now, against all odds, the huge pay-per-view event on February 13th, you'll be stepping in with a partner named Diamond Dallas Page to take on one of the greatest heavyweights in the history of our business. I'm talking about Scott Hall and the bad boy of Team Canada, Bobby Roode.
Listen to this, Shane. Before we go to the future, we must talk about the past. I haven't forgotten about Jeff Jarrett 2 times within a hair's breadth. Jeff Jarrett, I've taken everything you had to give, and I'm still hunting. Every great athlete knows 2 things. You must be a survivor, and you must learn from the past. I've learned from the past, Jeff. It is my destiny. I will be NWA champion. But at against all odds, we got Scott Hall. Scott Hall wants to talk business. Let's talk business. You want to get in my business because I gave your boys the business, and then you bring Bobby Roode with you?